Hey everyone, Giselle Egan here, and welcome back for this week's iCitizen Scoop. So there's a certain weird pleasure that comes from blocking that annoying friend from high school who keeps going on and on about their new healthy lifestyle. But should government officials be able to block constituents from interacting with them on social media? On the one hand, some say this actually violates people's freedom of speech, while others say it's an efficient way to filter out profane or even threatening language. So we turn to you and to see what you thought on the matter. And based on the raw results of our poll so far, a majority of people at least somewhat agree that blocking constituents on social media violates their freedom of speech. And late last week, scientists from 13 federal agencies leaked a report on the effects of climate change in the US. The report says that it's extremely likely that a majority of global temperature increases over the past 60 years are at least partially due to human influence. However, the Trump administration has not yet made the report public. So, do you all believe the evidence displayed in the report? Well, based on the poll results so far, almost 2/3 of you say yes. So, it looks like people prefer not to feel like a turkey roasting in the oven if they can help it. And now on to an even more sobering topic. So this past weekend, white nationalists gathered in Charlottesville, Virginia for a Unite the Right rally in protest of the removal of Confederate statues. They were met by counter-protesters and things turned violent when a car ran into several pedestrians at the downtown mall, resulting in one death and dozens of injuries. It took the president 48 hours to denounce white supremacists and call racists evil, but then went back on Monday to say actually all sides were to blame. So, where do you stand on all of this? Based on the raw results of our poll so far, a great majority of you would call the violent acts this past weekend terrorism, but are split on the media's coverage of the president's response. And that's a wrap for this week's iCitizen Scoop, our fun take on the headlines and what everyday people just like you have to say about them. And remember to make your voice count in our daily polls. Click the link to vote. See you next week.